What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all already know what time it is, baby. Another special. 100 specials. Another special episode.
Yeah.
Of the Taste That Bag
What's
podcast.
cracking, baby? What's cracking?
You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in the vault. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
Midwest to Texas, I'm here.
We're one of the hardest working DJs in the DJ business, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Square business.
I'm talking about if James Brown was a DJ, I'd be looking at him. Yeah. You know
what he say?
What'd he say?
I feel good.
I feel good.
I feel good.
Man, we got DJ KC in the house, man. What's
Chase
happening?
the Bag, baby. Chase That Bag podcast, man. We appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. On behalf of my team, you know what I'm saying, from the Midwest to East Texas, man. You know what I'm saying, I've been grinding for a long time, man. I appreciate this interview. It's a blessing. I'm humble about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see the YouTube video, you know what I mean?
Yes, love.
It's like, yo.
Yes, love. Man, I'm glad, bro. I'm like I said, man, it's a privilege, an honor, and a pleasure, bro, to really have you sitting here today, man. You know what I'm saying? You have, you know what I'm saying, been instrumental, you know what I'm saying, in the industry, in your field, man, and in the game overall, man. So just to be able to sit down with you today and have a good conversation with you, KC.
We've been chopping.
Oh, yo, you know, we
been chopping.
We be chopping it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just to be able to sit down, man, and have that conversation, man, and let people in on the conversations that, you know what I'm saying, we have at times, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to be very, 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 very profound. And I'm just excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado,
get right to it.
You know what
Let's
I'm
get
saying?
right to it. Ain't nothing but to do it, you know what I'm saying? Let's get right to it. You see, I got my legs crossed right now. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Got the Louis on right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that way. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So without further ado, let's jump right in. So real quick, man, for people who don't know you, KC, let me get your background.
All right, I go by the name of DJ KC, a.k.a. the Mix Show Supreme, a.k.a. the Mix Show Assassin, Mr. Shut Your City Down, formerly known on BET 106 in Park, East Texas first, you know what I'm saying, radio, Mix Show DJ, mixtape DJ, you know what I mean, club assassin, entertainer, man. I do my thing, man, you know what I mean, turntablist, you know what I'm saying, yo, that's just who I am. A husband, shout out to my wife, you know what I'm saying, in this video, man, I got to give all, you know what I'm saying, honor and praises, man, to God, man, for this opportunity, you know what I mean? So for me to be, you know, away from the turntables, you know what I'm saying, being interviewed and talking about some real exclusiveness, man. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate Chase That Bag podcast, you feel me? Yeah!
Most definitely. So what, because like, I watch you DJ, KC, you know what I'm saying? And like, like you operate as a business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but you know what I'm saying, you take your DJ profession extremely serious. You know what I'm saying? And you also are a big advocate of monetizing the game as a DJ and really, really taking advantage of it. There are a lot of young DJs out there, you know what I'm saying, who are aspiring to grow their business and their brand as well. So I guess my first question is, what got you into that? What got you into doing that?
First of all, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm born and raised out of Kansas City, Kansas. Shout out to Wyandotte County, you know what I mean? But you know, like I said, I've been a musician all my life, you know what I'm saying? So for me to, you know, make the transition from drums, xylophones, tuba, I played the tuba, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, different instruments throughout my life as a kid. And now, you know, in my 20s, my early 20s, man, I just like, yo, I seen it on MTV, man. I seen the cats out of the East Coast. And I was like, man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? What if I can translate, you know, and entertain the crowd other than drums, other than other instruments, you know, to turntablists? You know what I'm saying? Being a turntablist. And then playing the music, playing local artists, playing, you know, different artists and stuff that inspire me, that motivate me throughout my 80s, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an 80s baby. Shout out to Aquarius, you know what I mean?
You an 80s baby?
I'm an 80s baby.
What year? You don't mind?
1980, man. I'm 41 years old.
Okay.
I've been in this game, you know what I'm saying? Been doing my thing for over 16, I want to say between 16 and 20 years now, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't see the ups and downs, you know what I mean? But overall, it's a win-win situation for me, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the only way up, man. You got to keep climbing that ladder. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way up. You feel me?
Real talk, real talk. So what would you say are some good practices, KC, for young DJs? You know what I'm saying? Coming up in the game that's trying to make a name and build a brand. Like, what are some rules you would give them?
I mean, you know, first of all, man, as an upcoming DJ, you got to build your own identity. You know what I'm saying? Have your own identity to where you in your own lane. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the first foremost. The brand. You know, have your focus where you want to go in your direction as far as your brand. You feel me? So, you know, that comes along with it. Then, of course, practice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, practice makes perfect of everything. Before you get out into the opening acts and, you know, the clubs and stuff like that, you know, people want to see you shine. You the headliner, you the highlight of the scene or whatever. You know, you want to practice. You want to make yourself sound good. Bedroom DJs, you know what I'm saying? House DJs, you know who you are. You know, I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I practice continuously. So for a beginner, for somebody to starting off, you know, learn the craft where you want to go. It could be EDM, you could be house, you know what I'm saying, different genres, you know what I mean? You can be a pop DJ, you can just strictly pop music, you know, R&B, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? There's several things that a DJ produces, you know what I'm saying? We got DJs like DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? My man Sergeant B out of Texarkana, you know what I'm saying? You got different things that people can actually, you know, go into as far as their career, you know what I'm saying? It's all about elevating for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the only way is up. But, you know, to continue to learn and to be inspired by different artists. And, you know, who would have known that I'm playing country? You feel me?
Yeah.
That's some crazy ass shit right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Tough.
So as a hip hop DJ, I learned, you know, the fundamentals of country and the rock music, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the list goes on because music is everything. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what I live by. I mean, you can see the tattoos on my body and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I love music that much, you know. So just learning, man, is you know, you just put yourself in that position to continue to grab more wisdom, you know what I'm saying, more of, you know, what the music is all about behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, keep pushing yourself to that, you know.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
yeah.
You know, you one of the wise men, so you know what I'm saying? You know, we got one of the wise men, you know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Sitting down here, man, so, you know.
Shout out to Moses, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's extremely important for him to know that, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, you got a lot of these DJs just trying to do their thing right now, you know what I'm saying, especially in East Texas.
Yeah, they coming up, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the East Texas DJs, you know who you are, man. So many of us that motivate each other and that are inspired by each other, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I mean, I love it, you know what I'm saying, because it's always a movement happening, you know what I mean? If it ain't about the artists, the East Texas artists, which I know we're going to get into, but it's about us DJs that you got to collaborate with, that you got to come and, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, DJ KC or DJ Juice or DJ Infamous X, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some good music here and there, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the approach too, man. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Already. So, you are extremely familiar with the music scene here in East Texas.
Man, haven't I?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So,
since homegrown, East Texas homegrown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before my man, shout out to DJ Luscious Ice, you know what I'm saying? Before that scenery, you know what I'm saying? It was the clubs. And then I started getting introduced to, you know, the MLP boys. You know what I'm saying? Golly, XO out of Longview.
Yeah.
Fucking I mean, I love Longview, man. Just something about Longview, dog. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story, man. I love Longview, man. Marshall, Texas, Noah G's. You know what I'm saying? MWAP. My man Rico, you know what I'm saying? So many artists, you know what I'm saying? Now you got Chuzu. Chuzu been doing this thing for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's like Chuzu is elevating, taking off, you know what I'm saying? So all of these artists, I have a history, you know what I'm saying, in doing things with them. Now you got Ro Tarantino out of Mount Pleasant, Texas, Mount Vernon. You feel me? Stand up, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got all these artists, man, that are really in their lane and they're doing their thing. But they had to go outside of East Texas.
Yeah.
To make that happen, you feel me? Because East Texas support who they want to support, and just
Yeah.
Can we talk about it?
Let's talk
you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about
that's
it.
just the way East Texas operate, and it's been like that for years. And I had to come into my sense is like, as a DJ, I don't want to keep saying that I want to put East Texas on the map when I haven't put myself on the map yet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I had to really look at and fall back and say, East Texas is going to be there for me regardless. I'm at a daiquiri shop, you know what I'm saying? I'm at a barbecue. I'm at somebody catfish, you know what I'm saying, backyard, whatever. They're going to support regardless. But, I have this mindset is that I got to take care of KC first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let KC brand and take off in my direction, in my lane, which I have been, you know what I'm saying, doing the casinos and everything now. Which is a big blessing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shreveport, Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? Bossier City, you know what I'm saying? So, I had to really fall back and say, let me focus on what KC got going on. Let me be a blessing to myself, not get in front of my blessings, not been step in front of my blessings, but East Texas is still going to follow me because when they get interested, they're going to be like, let me go on the road with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to Houston. When is your next party? You feel me? Where you DJing at next? You know what I'm saying? So, that's the type of thing, man, I look at, man. But I love East Texas. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I've been living here over 16 years probably now, like 12, 16 years. Yeah. Man, I think I came here in 2005. You know what I'm saying? And off and on, I've been traveling ever since. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I mean, it's you live and learn. You know what I'm saying?
So with the support thing, right? So I want to talk about. I want to ask you about. You know what I'm saying? As far as like support, like there's this. Before I even ask you that, let me ask you this question: describe the current culture of the music scene here in East Texas from your perspective.
The current culture?
Yeah. Is there a movement? If so, what is the movement? Is there not a movement? Like, what's going on right now within the East Texas region as far as music?
It's so diverse, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, I feel like, that's a good question. East Texas has its own movement, no doubt about it. We're different from Houston, San Antonio, Waco. Anywhere in the big cities, 903 goes a long ways. You know what I'm saying? 903 go all the way to Texarkana. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn near down by Lufkin area. You know what I'm saying? Until you get into Nacogdoches, and it's another different area code, 936. Shout out to D. Henry. You know what I mean? So, East Texas been having that movement within themselves. All we need to do is that extra push, you know what I mean, of really getting out there. And we talking about artists here, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just
artists feel that the DJs can help, while DJs feel that it's not. I'm not saying all DJs.
Yeah.
Let me not say that. but there are certain DJs who feel like that it's just not on them to push. Like it's on the artist, and there are artists who feel that there are artists who feel that it's on the DJ to help push.
Smoke a black amount on that one.
You know what I'm saying? And then there are DJs who feel like it's on the artist to push. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody give me a lighter or something out there
for
in the audience, man. Square business, man.
Like which one do you feel?
The artist and the DJ go together like two brothers. You know what I'm saying? We may not be related. Hold on. This is really exclusive right now.
Exclusive.
You feel me?
With a capital
This is really
E.
exclusive right now.
With a capital E.
You know what I'm saying? The artist and the DJ goes along with each other, man. It's like, who you going to get to play your opening act, your performance show CD or your show thumb drive or whatever when you performing on stage? You know what I'm saying? With the producer? They behind something else. They behind, other DJ equipment where they got to set up the lighting. They got to make sure that the quality of the sound is coming out through the microphones. It ain't sounded distorted or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. So the artist needs the DJ. The DJ, we in our own lane. We really don't need the artist, but
from a business perspective, the DJ does not need the artist.
You have to have that relationship with us. You get what I'm saying? And I speak for myself. I can't speak for every DJ. I seen the interviews. I seen, Facebook Live, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the East Texas artists, man. That's how they feel. But coming from where I'm coming from, I always been, my door's been open. All you have to do is reach out to me with quality music. You feel me? That's all you have to do. And, just to mention now, I'm doing iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? I'm on iHeartRadio. Shout out to 97.9, Lawton, Oklahoma, jams, et cetera, et cetera. So why not have your radio clean, music ready? You get what I'm saying? For the DJ to put you out there. Shade 45. You get what I'm saying? Why not? So we have to have chemistry and then building that relationship with each other. Now, if you think differently, and hey, if you don't need a DJ, you can just go up to any DJ booth in any club or any type of establishment or whatever, and you can just pop your shit in without permission or whatever. Go ahead. Yeah. You may get something else though. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, be my guest. But 9 times out of 10, you want the setup to be right. What kind of artist are you? Are you an opening act? You know what I'm saying? Are you a high performance headliner artist that you need that quality DJ, that professional DJ to set you up, to put your shit together? You know what I mean? To set you up right. Before you even go on stage or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Your shit is already queued up and ready to go. You feel me? And there's sound check and everything. To me, man, I just don't get it. Nowadays, you have artists, man, just jump up on stage, just be jumping up on. I always feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you from Tyler, continue with the mixtapes. What you think they don't work it's actually been working for years, getting people faces. A lot of people are not people, person people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't have, you have the street knowledge, but you don't have the corporate knowledge. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So that's a difference. So in order for you to get into, that type of element, in that position, it's a work in progress. Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean.
So well, let me ask this question, because there are artists who will say, okay, cool, so I'll reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know that you a DJ and you DJ and you have an open door, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I'll extend. Now, what about the artists who say when they reach out, the DJ charges them to spin their music? What are your thoughts on that? That's on them.
You know what I'm saying? I just been privileged, man, been blessed, man, for people to just say, Casey, I'm just going to give you $25. I'm just going to give you $100 or $50, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just to break my record, man, because I feel that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that it's that humbleness, but it's that grizzly. It's that grind, you know what I mean, that you want to be heard. And in this market, I may be in South Dakota somewhere, and I just got a local artist, you know what I'm saying, Chuzu. I'm gonna pick Chuzu. Chuzu, you know what I'm saying, has that hot record right now, you know what I mean, with the whole wagon, you know what I mean? So, Chuzu doing this thing. So I'm up in South Dakota, and, it's country South Dakota may be or whatever, I throw on some Chuzu, you know what I'm saying, got a whole lot of, you know what I mean? The white girl's gonna go crazy. Yeah. Like, oh, who's that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a setup. What they don't realize, it's a setup waiting to happen, because then the club owners will be like, hey, man, everybody like that song. When can we get the artists to come up here and perform? You feel me? It's a setup behind a setup, man.
But see, that's something with you that, like, you're speaking on an experience of playing this in another place where the artist is not present. I say that because what about when an artist does pay? How do they know that the DJ is doing like what you just said you did? Like, how do they know that DJ is actually spinning them when that artist ain't around?
It's an upcoming artist right now, man, that's been booming, female artists, man. Shout out to all the female artists, you know what I'm saying? And, Smitty Hawkins, man, I've been hearing about her, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing her grind, and I'm like, I need to go after that. I need to get that. Really, it was up to me. And you don't, like I said, man, every DJ is different. You don't have to come to me and pay me, you know what I'm saying? If your shit hot and they bouncing in the club.
Now, that's the thing. I think that's the determining factor, KC. It's about, if I think from what I hear DJs, I hear typically it's about if that DJ personally likes that record. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about the records that a DJ don't personally like, but maybe when you play it, that bitch might jump?
Perfect example, man. Shout out to Ro Tarantino, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this exclusively, man, because, you know what I mean?
Exclusive.
You know what I'm saying? Mount Pleasant don't support, you know what I'm saying, my man Ro Tarantino like they should. You know,
ain't Ro from Mount Pleasant?
Ro originally, I want to say Mount Vernon, you know what I'm saying?
Mount
Shout out
Vernon.
to the whole quarter gang,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Mount Pleasant been put on the map for a long time, you know what I mean? Open market, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say too much about it. You know, I'm doing my
feel
thing
you.
up there, Back Row Bar and Grill, but on Saturday nights, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Roll has a record, which, you know what it is, Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby been out here for a long time. But the people, it's like I play Big Baby and I see them walking off or whatever. They go and get another drink. And I may be hyping up Big Baby like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like this.
Like they not feeling
You
it
know what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
This is one of the hottest artists, the hottest record out in this motherfucker, but I'm going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? He got other records, but I'm going to play it anyway. So I'm going to put it in your ear until you, and then I'm mixing it up with other shit on the BPM side. You get what I'm saying? I'm blending it in. I'm scratching in different shit, you know what I'm saying, that goes with Big Baby or whatever. But I'm creating my own image with this record as a DJ. A lot of people don't do shit like that. It's not creative.
And that's something
You know what I'm
else
saying?
that the artists say. They say that like, well, damn, if the DJ play it over and over again, they're gonna program the people. Like that's how
I don't want to
artists
slam
do.
you with the music, and you know you just coming off from twerking. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You
right,
coming
right.
off
It's
a
gotta be
WAP.
a vibe.
You coming off with, you know, Cardi B up. You know what I'm saying? You hype. You know what I'm saying? HD 4th president, you know,
Yeah.
Papa Hussein, I'm lit. And then I just drop some, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand your levels
Right.
as a DJ of DJing, you know, with each record. Not
Yeah.
every record is going to be in the highs, 99 beats per minute, 87 beats, 82. You know what I'm saying? Roll's record is around the 60s or whatever, you know, 56, 60, 62, 63 beats per minute. So I got to find something with that record because I'm coming behind,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, his record.
We talking about mixing, y'all. Just mixing 1-on-1.
You know what I mean? So I'm coming behind that and Roll, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show that love regardless because I fuck with my artists. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I think
That's just KC. Come on with it
This
now.
is my opinion. This is what I think, KC. I think that this, right? I think that when y'all go into a club or y'all go to an event to DJ, y'all are getting paid to DJ that event and keep the people lit. Y'all aren't getting paid to play other artists' music who walk in and say, "Hey, can you play
We're
my
not.
record?" Right? I'm
We're
just being all the way real.
It's our
And I'm
preference.
speaking as an artist.
Right.
I got my artist hat on. If I'm looking at it as an artist,
And your
right?
glasses.
And my glasses. You feel me?
Yeah, looking like El DeBar.
Hey, you feel me? I've been hearing this shit all my life.
Go ahead.
So like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like when they come in, they have to understand that anything that you are doing extra outside of your core responsibilities is extra, which should be tipped.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus. Now watch this.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a tip to play the record. Now, if you want that DJ for whatever your reasons are, because you like that DJ, you like his vibe, or you feel like that DJ got a name or a following, and whatever your reasons are,
Right.
right? If you want that DJ, you know, to continue spinning your music, because a lot of times DJs say, well, I spin your record for like 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks or 2 weeks, right? If you're going to charge that artist to do that, you got to be accountable. Meaning, man, that DJ need to be sending you some screens, some videos. You know what I'm saying?
It works both ways.
You know what I'm saying?
If I'm
that
helping
they
you out in a
playing-
situation, not trying to cut you off on that, but if I'm helping you out to break your music in a market or any market, whatever, you got to help me out promote myself as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? DJ KC is in Mount Pleasant Saturday night, and he's bringing my new record.
Talk about
Hello.
it. Talk about it.
Hello. How many artists that I've seen done that shit out
I
here?
don't see that.
I haven't.
I don't never see.
I
I'm being
haven't.
honest. I'm being honest, because I've never seen.
not even gonna drop any
a
names, but I
artist,
haven't.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey. You know what I'm saying?
don't even have
DJ
to be
so
me.
and
It
so,
could be
so
any
and
other
so.
East Texas DJ.
Whoever spinning it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Right.
that's a reciprocated situation. Like, hey man, hey, so and so, he out here at Wichita, she out here at Wichita, man. Y'all go
Exactly.
through and holler at her. You know what I'm saying?
Come show love. You know what I'm saying? If you in
Yeah.
Tyler and you know I'm gonna be spinning your record, you just pay me $75 to spin your record. Shit, show up, pop up on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell all artists and tell anybody from East Texas, if you come into Shreveport or Houston or whatever, if you fucking with me, you get in free.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Yeah.
Who don't like free?
yeah,
I like free shit.
for real.
Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
feel
You know
me?
what I'm saying? Who don't like free shit?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, you know, you're gonna have I'm gonna set you up on a pedestal to where you got your own VIP table.
Yeah.
That's just always been me. You know what I'm saying? And
Everybody
and I'm
be trying to fuck with
Dog,
KC now.
I'm gonna show, man. Goddamn, you don't set a nigga up. Shit, set a nigga up. Oh, KC said that.
I ain't be in me on
Nigga.
hey, man.
But I don't mind though. Come fuck with me.
But
Bring
let me
your
be,
entourage.
Let
Come
me
fuck
be
with me.
proactive. Let me be proactive and say this. A lot of people that I even experience who come to me about Chase That Bad podcast, right? They approach me wrong, bro. Their approach be so wrong, bro. It's like a lot of times like they feel like they're owed something, like they're entitled. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
It's just be a lot of areas of opportunity. And it's not that, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to fuck with it. It ain't nothing like that. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, just really wanting to be able to provide like that coaching opportunity on how to approach someone. Like, man, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is.
You know, just approach them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talking about like kissing nobody's ass or nothing like that. We're just talking about generally how to have a conversation. Like, hey, man, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? My name is, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'd like to talk to you about, you know what I'm saying, and seek some advice. You know what I'm saying? Or
Square
see what
business.
services you offer and how you can. It's just about how you approach people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't approach with the aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? My shit hot, but I ain't never heard it. It's hot to you because you spend all the time in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like the
And
meat
you
box and
emotionally
shit.
connected to
You
it.
know what I'm saying? And
It's
you,
your art.
you put you gotta stand behind your shit. But I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What about the quality of your music? Is it more treble than bass, or is it more
mixed
bass
and
than treble?
mastered?
Is it mixed and mastered? You know what I'm saying? So you know, you email me your music, but I still gotta fuck with it. And I'm gonna fuck with it to where I have chemistry with it, and I'm like, okay, this is what he missing. Like, damn, man, okay.
It makes no sense.
Oh shit,
for you
it's
to,
hot. You know what I mean?
It makes no sense for you to spin a record,
So-
KC, that's not uploaded for digital distribution that someone can Shazam. Because if that person likes it in the crowd and they can't find it, then what was that? There was no return on that.
But if you there in the presence, you know what I mean? It's more about now. Who is this guy? I'm gonna introduce you. I did a cat like that in Mount Pleasant, man, by the name, goddamn, he go by the name of Rat out of Mount Pleasant. And he had this hot ass record, man. I was, you know, I was fucking with it for a little bit. And I even gave him the microphone to just perform. It wasn't even set up for him to do that. But I was like, yo, here's the mic. Do your thing. It's all about your presence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where can they find you?
Yeah.
In the middle of my club scenery, it's like I'm doing a music conference still.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But I want motherfuckers to know who you are if you that guy, if you
Yeah.
that woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I applaud people like Smitty Hawkins and, you know what I'm saying, Ro Tarantino. They're not afraid of the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of other artists. Chuzu, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other artists, man, you know what I'm saying, out here in East Texas. And I hope I don't, you know, push any buttons, man, if I don't mention your name. But the fact is that you have that crowd presence. You know what I mean? You got your peoples that's following you, you know what I'm saying? And you don't build up your conglomerate. I mean, you don't build up so much. You don't build up your empire. You know, you don't build up your sound cloud. You know what I'm saying? Your viewers. You got music videos. If I go to your page, I want to see music videos.
Yeah, I be going to artist
You feel
pages
me?
and different people's pages that do other things, and I don't be seeing nothing on there, but I don't be seeing no music, no visuals.
Everybody
It's
has
just
their
be
own
random-
vision
it's
till
just
we
be
talk
random
about
posts,
it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I feel like, you know, with this interview,
I really be
man,
trying
it's
to
going to
find
give
music.
a lot of people, it's going to give a lot of people more of a creative mind. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, East Texas is a cloud. It's a cloud to me right now. Everybody is still in that hustle mode. You know what I'm saying? Here. Get the fuck away from East Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that we have to bring artists outside of the market to make our strip club, our clubs, or whatever the case may be, our parties hyped off of them? Like, Dallas is Dallas. I fuck with Dallas, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dallas, man. You know what I'm saying? Fat Pimp, my dude. Tum Tum, you know what I'm saying? Big Tuck. Lil Ronnie. You know what I mean? But it's many other artists. Then we fuck with Houston artists. You know what I'm saying? ESG them, Lil Kiki. I fuck with Slim Thug. Zero, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the homies, man, like that. But, dog, we got talent and gifted artists here that can make something happen. be in these promoters' faces. You know who the promoters around East Texas. Be in their fucking faces and shit like, nigga, I want to open up. You ain't got to pay me shit, but I want the nigga to hear my shit.
Yeah, but see, this
You
the
feel
thing,
me?
Casey. This the thing about that, right? You just said, like, you ain't got to pay me to open up. Like, I do it. Like, it ain't even that. Like, the artist is saying.
I done a lot of free shit
it's
as a DJ.
But nah, it's that the artists are saying that the promoters are charging them to open up. We just
That's
had
the promoters.
LZ.
It's a money
we just
thing.
had LZ on for a sit down and conversation, and he talked about how initially he was like, man, I'm not paying to perform, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and then I let him hear what Brittany Stanton said in her interview about, you know what I'm saying, well, you pay to perform, but here's how you can make your money back on the back end, you know what I'm saying, like,
who's listening to you? This is what I'll do. If and I'm gonna put this out there as a pointer, because as a DJ, I done went to many clubs that nobody knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? Many of the DJs that invited me to come to their establishment to check them out, do their thing. One of them, perfect example, was Luscious Ice. You know what I'm saying? He's staying in Houston. Shout out to my man, Luscious Ice, man. Let me tell you something, man. My dude invited me to different spots around East Texas. And I wasn't DJing, but guess what I had in my bag? Mixtapes. You feel me?
Yeah.
I had fucking mixtapes. Who the fuck gonna know who I am?
Right.
And I had many people while you DJing, they picking up my mixtape and we taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm branding myself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got the whole setup right here. Oh, you want to buy now? Oh, they $5. You know what I'm saying? Per mixtape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a hustle, man. Where's the grind? Where's you thinking outside of the box at? And as an artist, you got to put yourself to that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, you know, if a promoter charges you $250 to open up for, you know what I'm saying, Slim Thug or whatever, you know, or Boosie or whoever, you know what I'm saying, if Boosie gonna be there, if Boosie gonna really be there, like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying, if Slim Thug gonna be there to hear me as the opening acts come along, then that's a difference. Yeah, I pay $250 if this nigga gonna be there, because I want somebody other than the crowd just getting there and they going to the bar about a fucking drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want them to be there other than me just, you know what I'm saying, being loud on the microphone and the music loud and shit, and this is an opening act, you know. Let's go to the next opening act. You know what I'm saying? Before the headliner get here. No, I want the motherfucker to be on stage or whatever the case may be, or he up here getting high in the VIP and he's listening to DJ KC. You feel me? Yeah. That's what I want. But like, damn, I want that nigga to, you know, I want him now. I want to book KC for my birthday party. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got a yacht. You know what I'm saying? You know, we doing a boat party or whatever, etc. You setting yourself up. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They expect for opening handouts. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, man. Yeah. There's still a grizzly mode right here. There's still a grind situation. You know what I mean? So it's up to the artist, man. I've always said that. But, again, we got a lot of talent in East Texas, man, point blank. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if I was a promoter, which I am, you know what I'm saying, / you know, DJ, I would set myself up for, you know, the artists to come out and to do their thing. A lot of artists now, which is crazy, is already feeling like they made it. They feel like they made it. You know what I mean? Now they want to charge me $1,500. Like, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. For how many records? You just got that one hot-ass record. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? No pill talk. Like, come on now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me say, nobody in my crowd in this open market or this market here knows you. Yeah. So for you to charge me that much, man, I got to think of, you know, I'm thinking like a promoter. I got to know how to make my money back. You feel me? Like, oh, shit. Yeah. For sure. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
I'm pushing buttons right now. I already know.
I feel that.
I'm pushing buttons. What's up with it?
Hey, shit. So let me ask you this, right? So give me your top 5.
Oh, boy.
It ain't the one yet that you think I'm finna ask you. Give me your top 5 young DJs coming up in the game right now. Yeah.
East Texas?
East Texas. Top 5 young DJs coming up in the game. I don't want the Holy Grails. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the Mount Rushmore. I want the top 5 young.
Here's an exclusive.
Hey, he got that radio voice, y'all. No cap.
God dang it.
Yeah.
Upcoming?
Yeah. If you
I gotta go with my nephew.
Give me as many as
I gotta go with my nephew, DJ Wu.
Okay, DJ
Big
Wu.
Game DJs. I gotta go with my nephew, man.
Man, artists out there be listening to
top.
DJs,
That's number 5.
You know what I'm saying?
I really got a whole lot more. Number 4, man, DJ Char.
DJ Char.
DJ Char, man.
DJ
Female
Char.
DJ.
What? How do you feel about? I know you giving me your 5 right now.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, give me a 5 and then I'm gonna ask you what I'm gonna ask you. Go ahead. Finish.
I'm just saying
DJ
because
Char.
you know she's just started. You know what I mean? She's making her scenery.
Hey, I fuck
she's
with
doing
her.
what she's doing.
I fuck with DJ Char.
You know what I'm saying? I love Char, man. Her sexy ass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Char will be like, you better stop, Casey. But nah, number 3, man, Polo.
DJ Polo.
DJ Polo, man. I love that little nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, less talk, more hand walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let the record speaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, man.
That's 4, right?
That's no,
that's
yeah.
number 4.
Was that 4?
I think, yeah, you said DJ Woo.
I said Woo.
DJ
Char. Number 4. Number 3 is Polo.
Okay,
DJ Polo.
okay. It's 3. We got 2 more.
Wow. Number 2. DJ K Ward.
DJ K Ward.
DJ K Ward. He DJ LNJ. You know what I'm saying? I think he's from Chapel Hill. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ K Ward. I love that dude. You know what I'm saying? What's up, cuz? You know what I mean? That's the homie, man. Number 1.
This your top 1?
Number 1.
He can't remember reverse.
Let me tell you something. Number 1 is my little brother that I've been knowing for a long time. He's been on the trail ride scene.
Okay.
He's been on the trail ride scene, and I still feel he has a lot of growing to do.
Okay.
His brand is out there. And I love him from that. He's from Longview. DJ Hollywood, man.
DJ Hollywood,
man. And you know what I'm saying? Hollywood. Huh?
That's a mean ass top 5, man.
That's crazy, right? I mean, any other East Texas DJs that are out here, man, and these are urban DJs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I know some white DJs out here in East Texas too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, JB?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, we're very limited. You know what I mean? Because we're still establishing or building up our DJ equipment. You know what I'm saying? What works for us, a controller or turntables or whatever the case may be, or we a push button or, you know, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So there's still their identity, like I talked about it in the beginning of this interview. It's all about their identity. They're still trying to build their identity. So, you know, Hollywood, man, has built his identity. I choose him to be number 1, man, because he's been doing the trail rides for a long time. Plus, he's been under us. You know what I mean? It's been plenty of times Hollywood used to open up for me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm doing some shit with him. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, man. But
that's my top 5.
That's my top 5.
I like that.
That's my top 5.
So,
yes, indeed.
So now I want DJ KC's top 5 artists in East Texas. Yeah. Give me a top 5 artists in East Texas right now. Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
I don't consider 5 as the bottom pole. Okay. I'm just letting you know. I don't consider 5, man. When we do these top 5s here, I don't want to be considered top 5 as the bottom pole. 5 is not bottom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But ooh-wee. I gotta go with oh man, they just popping up in my head, man. Let's just do it like this.
Okay.
Smitty Hawkins.
Okay.
Ro Tarantino.
Okay.
Seco P.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's 3. Wait a minute, Chuzu.
Okay.
What it do?
Okay.
Can't forget about Chuzu, man. You. Even though you behind the scenes and you ain't done that, I'm consider you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're an artist. You know what I mean? Joseph.
Wow. Humble, brother.
You know what I mean? Damn, I mean, some people maybe get mad at me on this, man. It's just XO. I still consider XO music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to XO.
Yeah.
Then we got to go into the fast entertainment, man. And that's not my 5 right there. That's what I'm saying. You got Hindi, you know what I'm saying? You got AK1K, man. You got the whole fast entertainment, man.
That's 8.
That's probably 10. You know what I'm saying? That's probably 10, man. All fast entertainment, man, is gifted people.
Shout out to Mama Scott.
I know. I can't forget about Mama Scott, Pop Johnson, them, man. You know what I'm saying? I love them, man. Oh, man. Mama Scott, boy. She's
Give me
a fool
2 more. Give me 2 more. Complete the team. You ain't named none of these
Man, I
youngsters yet,
consider
man. You ain't gonna name one of the
Sergeant B.
youngsters, man.
I consider Sergeant B still.
Sergeant B is an artist?
I still consider him as an artist, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he's a producer, you know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, TBR Studios, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I still consider Sergeant B an artist. Smoothie, hold on, cuz. What's up, Smoothie?
Okay.
Texarkana, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Shout out to Smoothie, man. And I'm going to stop right there.
Okay.
I'm going to stop right there, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't heard none of the youngsters' music?
Mm-mm.
No.
They ain't came to me. I don't know. I hear about it when I go to the next college party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
A lot of times, that's how I'm able to learn from other DJs that are doing other shit, the young type crowds or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they play some shit, and I'm like, man, who's these cats?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's the cat out of Jacksonville? Who the cat out of Palestine? Or, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So
I think it's one thing that everyone is missing. Whether they're an artist, whether they're a DJ, whether they're a promoter, whether they're a club owner, whether they're a business that's next door to this facility. I think everybody's missing one thing.
What's that?
In the world that we live in today, offline conversations when we around each other on the phone and stuff like that, right, are important because that's what we call word of mouth. But everyone is online, Casey. Everyone's online. Now, considering that everyone's online, that means they're either on a computer, some type of device, or a phone.
You call them internet artists.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. You can be in more places at one time online than you can if you're trying to go there in person.
Square business.
You know what I'm saying? You're able to be in multiple cities, states, and countries all at one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And online marketing is really what helps a person grow their business because that's how people find out about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You'll be surprised how many people have been discovered online. You know what I'm saying? Before they were ever discovered in person. Like those days are long and gone.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like really, like even like with you as a DJ, like you're able to expand your brand.
Come on
as well
now, come on.
As a DJ with online marketing,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like every time you're DJing, every time you're setting up, you know what I'm saying? Even this interview is all content.
Man.
That's content that you have to post.
See the
online.
background?
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's a situation where, like it may be a situation where
shout
you,
out to
like,
God, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got 5 minutes recording, you were just spinning different music.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? That's content.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just think that's the one thing that would really help propel everyone. You know what I'm saying? Even promoters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Promoting shows and club owners promoting like their clubs. You know
Square
what I'm
business.
Like,
Square business, man.
I think that would be critical to the game.
You sound like you're trying to put something together.
I mean, you know, I'm all about solutions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, just being able to have conversations with everyone from different walks of the business and the industry, bro. Like I always hear, you know what I'm saying, common areas of opportunity, and I'm always like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, the artists say the DJs and promoters don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Then
who's saying this shit though?
Just in general, right? Then the DJs and promoters say it's the
you
artists,
want some attention,
and then it's and then the artists will blame the promoters, and then the promoters will blame the artists, and it's all because of being able to have a brand that establishes people coming out and return on investment, because artists don't understand sometimes that this is about money.
Right.
This business is a money-driven business. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is here to make money. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't have jobs outside of what they do in the industry. Like, that's their job. You know what I'm saying? So the artists always receive the slack tail of the end because they are not monetizing. They're spending money on, you know what I'm saying, recording and buying beats and all this type of stuff. And they're paying the DJs, they're paying the promoters, but they're not feeling like they're getting a return on investment simply because they don't understand how to monetize. They don't understand how to have merchandise and have online print-on-demand sites and things like that can help them make money from an online perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the way that you heard, these labels do the same thing. You scroll down your timeline, you'll see a label promoting a mainstream artist online, and it popped up as a sponsored ad, letting you know that something's out new. Artists don't even know this. that when you do a music video, that music video is basically should be a commercial of you as a business. So everything that you can monetize, from merchandise to electronics, people who want to have stuff monetized and want to be able to sell products that they have,
Preach now.
you put their products in your video. That is a commercial. So when people see that video with all these effects and stuff and all this stuff going on, it's to sell the products in that video.
Come on
so
now.
On that video, you can drop, hey, go to the store down here and you can purchase everything that you saw in this video.
Kush blends.
You got 3, 4, 5 different products, man, that you can sell from that. It's a commercial, but they don't understand that it's a business because they're doing it for the love of it and other reasons. But it's a business.
Right. Are they? So where your mind at as an artist? Where your mind is at?
Some of them are not. Some of them just want to, you know what I'm saying, they want the fame and the clout.
I put it like this, not trying to cut you up, Jay, but, you know, if I was an artist, which I am, you know what I'm saying, as a DJ, you know, artists like lyricists, rap, hip-hop, whatever, artists as you can do some Chicago music or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, you got your own swag. Whatever artist that you are, why not go after the big dogs? Go after the big dogs as far as like DJs that's, you know, that's on the radio, that's are in other markets.
That's not always good.
Building relationships.
I'm going to tell you why.
But again, people are not people persons. You know what I'm saying? People don't have
it ain't even that
chemistry of knowing how to set yourself up to talk to people on a business level.
It ain't even that, KC. Watch this. I'm going to put my artist.
But it doesn't work for everybody, though. It works
for me. I'm going to put my artist hat back
on,
bro. I went to a DJ. I went to a DJ, big time DJ in Dallas. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I know this nigga. I went to school with this nigga. You dig what I'm saying? My nigga, I spent my whole life seeking out how to be successful in this industry as an artist. Starting at the age of 18, the radio station would explain to me, hey, you got to get your stuff out there and all this different type of stuff. And you got to, all these different XYZs that you need to do, man. I spent all my time and all my energy and effort year after year after year, years to get to a point to where, all right, now I can do that. I go to a DJ. I say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to know, like, what type of services do you offer to be able to help me get this record jumping?
What'd he say?
Oh, yeah, man, sure. I got 2 different promotions, and this is how much it is. 4-week promotion and an 8-week promotion. Plus, not only do the promotion come with me spinning the record at the places that I spin at, but also, too, I'm going to post it on my social media. I'm going to post it on my stories and stuff, on all my social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Every time I play this record, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, but also, too, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come with, like, I think it was like a photo shoot or something, you know what I'm saying, and some type of performance at the club. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big-time DJ, bro. It was 2 bands, bro. Now, I'm understanding that this is a business. Guess what I do? I need to invest in it because I feel that this is going to help this record. I'm already running online ads. Right. I'm doing good online. So now I'm trying to plug it into the city through the DJ scene. Come on. You know what I'm saying? With a hot DJ. You dig what I'm saying? Come on. I pay him instantly. Right. I sent that. You dig what I'm saying? Even go and follow up with dude. Dallas, Texas. Dallas. You know, I'm from the Cliff. Yeah, yeah. This is no cap. Shout out to the Cliff, man. You know what I'm saying? I go meet up with him the same day. I drive from Tyler to Dallas, bro, to meet him at the club that night. Yeah, yeah. After sending, I'm talking about after sending the money, though. Just so you know, I'm about my business. I ain't got no time for no games and none of that other shit. You dig what I'm saying? Guess what? Them services won't follow through on like they were supposed to be followed through on. You just paid 2 bands. And I paid 2 bands, bro. 2 bands. You know what I'm saying? Like, them services was not followed through on. They were not executed how they said they would be executed, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Now, here's the problem with it. The problem with that is that there's no accountability to a certain extent. Now, when I say there's no accountability, there is accountability such as you could take somebody to small claims court and file a small civil case. You have 2 years to do that. Statute of limitations. Depending on the judge. Depending on the judge. And you know what I'm saying? They give you up to 2 years statute of limitations. Come on. And not only that, but if you are operating as a business, meaning you have an LLC or a DBA, that $2,000, guess what I did? I wrote that out. Got me fucked up. Taxes. Right? He took his bitch out, and I mean to say that. He took his bitch out on a vacation. and that's completely fine. Don't take nobody out on a vacation on my dime and not follow through on these services. Now, a lot of these niggas do this shit, bro, because they don't think they can be touched. You feel me? Now,
Right.
I'm going to speak from personal experience. I am a long way
You getting ready to go gangster right now.
from the hood, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
And when
you
I
getting
say
ready to
from
go
the
gangster
hood,
like
I ain't
that.
talking about physical location. I'm
Right.
talking about mental, bro. I'm talking about handling shit like a little hood nigga.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm with
Well,
anything.
hold on.
I'll
Bow your
smoke.
head. Let's go ahead.
You dig what I'm saying? Right? I am a
Right,
long way removed from that.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, hey, I have situations. I have a family.
Yeah.
Man, I have purpose and destiny at stake to do some dumb shit. You feel me?
$2,000,
so
man,
at
two
the end of
bands
the
is-
day, I
yeah.
ain't finna do no dumb shit because I'm far removed from that. But I'm just saying, there are other people who are not removed from that.
Right. It's a
And
hustle.
when people doing that type of business, bro, like, one
Right.
of these niggas gonna touch you.
Well, you heard of janky promoters.
You know what
Now
I'm
there's
saying?
janky DJs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're out there. You got to know what you're getting yourself into, man. That's why I do everything with a written statement.
Yeah.
If you don't have a genuine contract, and we don't have this set up here, you feel me? We ain't doing business at all. I don't give a damn what
Paperwork,
establishment
man.
or
Paperwork,
artist you
paperwork.
are. Paperwork goes a long ways.
Facts.
You can email me the contract or whatever the case may be, but dog, we gonna have something written in the signature, pen. You know what I'm saying? A Sharpie, whatever. We gonna have something because I'm not gonna drop $2,000 on you. You know what I mean? And you giving me plays when you want to give me plays. I'm not in Dallas all the time. I'm
Yeah.
out of Tyler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But you got this whole package deal set up. And, you know, I apologize, man, on the behalf of those janky DJs that
Hell
does
no,
shit like that.
No, because that ain't your
not all
fault.
of
You
us,
say, and not everybody's solid
well,
like
not,
you,
well,
Casey.
you know, not everybody
You dig what I'm
has
saying?
that mind frame, that mentality of fucking over people. You got a lot of DJs out here will fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need your money. I just need your consistency.
Yeah.
If I'm branding you, you got to brand me. It works 50-50, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You my light-skinned brother from another mother. You better come on with it, cuz.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. Like, man, if I'm pushing you and your music, shit, come out to my establishment. I'm setting you up. You want a free room? But
Yeah.
again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm speaking from experience from me.
Right.
From KC.
Right.
This is what Killer Cuts is all about.
Yeah.
KILACUTZZ.
Yeah.
If you want to know what KC stands for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cutting up on the turntables. Come on now.
Yeah.
You
if
know
you
what I
weren't DJing, what would you be doing, Casey? Casey say DJ
You know, a lot of niggas be
saved
like
my
selling
life.
dope.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It saved my life. 'Cause I probably be selling me some dope right now. Thugging, cuz. What's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? I probably be thugging.
I come a
right now.
long ways, man.
I say that shit saved
I
my
can't
life.
think of nothing else, man, but DJing. I love music, man. I love music, man, and I'm always trying to brand myself to the next level of practicing and doing what I'm doing. But if I really, I probably have my own club business, truck driving business. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, man, it's a lot of money out here as far as truck driving. Still,
Yes, Lord.
you know, owner-operators. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's fracking business. It's the oil business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's delivery business, you know. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want my mail on time there, Joseph.
Hey, chase that bag trucking. You will get your Amazon
I
stuff
want
on
my
time.
mail on time, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't make it on time, hold the post office accountable. I got it there on time. You know what I'm saying? Broadway and
Did we
Martin
just
Luther
say- did we
King
just
post
do that,
offices. You know what I'm
The
saying?
interview is raw right now. You know what I'm saying? It's raw. It's exclusive. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's just KC, man. And just being a good husband, man, to my wife, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And, you know, showing her things that I have experienced in my career, you know, with different celebrities, different markets and different areas, man, that she ain't never been to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have any kids, man. If anybody want to know, man, I don't have any kids. I'm 41. It just been me and my wife hustling in East Texas for a long time.
Yeah.
And we've been on this mission. You know what I'm saying? And this mission is really falling through what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got other cities in mind where I want to move to and do my thing, you know what I'm saying, and build up from there. But I don't want to start, you know, I have a lot of people that say, well, you're going to start from the loading pole. You're going to start from this real low here. And even though you up here, but you're going to go out here and you're going to be down here because they're not getting paid as you're getting paid here out in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about Vegas.
Yeah.
Or in Houston.
Yeah.
Or in Dallas.
Yeah.
But it's all about your brand.
Facts.
You can be doing a mediocre ass bar, getting paid $250, but man, your brand is like off the motherfucking chain.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I come out to this bar and shit, make it seem like, nigga, it's big as, you know what I'm saying, it's Dallas, you know what I mean, or Houston, you know, the biggest club, Onyx or something. Like, but dog, you know, it's all about your creativity, man, how you put yourself out there. You know what I mean? But I've just never been I don't limit myself of. A lot of DJs do that, you know what I'm saying? Limit themselves. I do this for $250. No.
Bow, bow, bow. Shots fired. Shots fired. Oh, man. I have to
So, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Excuse me.
I've been there, but I've been there. No, seriously, I've been there. It just depends now because I know so much of the business. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why would I work for you? I'm setting up everything that I'm setting up, sound system, light show, for $500.
Yeah.
And you got me there for 6 hours. Somewhere you don't fuck yourself along an hour and a
you
half
lost out on the
with
hour.
the whole situation. Now, $500 may go a long ways with some people. What's the setup behind the $500?
Fact.
I used to be there. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going. I did a club for $300. I was there for 4 hours. Feel me?
Yeah.
You want my entertainment, you want my service to build your crowd back up. $300. But in the process, I was selling mixtapes.
Yeah.
$5 each.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was passing out free mixtapes or whatever because I want motherfuckers to know who I am. Now you get to walk away from the club and you listening to me out there in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The blood niggas, the Crip niggas, the GDs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever gangsters you know you are. The single ladies, the mothers that got, you know what I'm saying, 4 babies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want everybody's business.
Yeah.
Not just one.
Yeah.
I want the white people business. I want the Pakistani business. KC going all the way up to the top, to the moon and beyond.
Yeah.
I want that business.
That way.
I want you to listen to me.
Yeah.
So for $300, it's going to go a long ways because you didn't know I was going to come with mixtapes, did you? I'm flooding your whole club, every table, VIP sections with mixtapes, with KC's mixtapes.
Yeah.
Now I'm up there on the scene. They're like, damn, this you, cuz? Like, yeah, that's me. Like, oh, that's what's up, dog. When can I book you for my show, my block party? Now that price done went up.
Yeah.
Club owners and the niggas out here in the streets, they ain't talking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't set myself up for a $700-800 gig.
Yeah.
Come on now. But time has changed now. Pandemic is over with.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better come on with this money because it ain't funny.
Facts. That way. Really, bro. Yeah,
Serious business.
That's real. So
it's real talk, man. No pill talk, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm on it like I want it, like I said in the beginning. You know what I mean? I'm on it like I want it, man. And you know, it's a beautiful thing where you learn the business for so long. You got your own contracts now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing business with Horseshoe Casino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Diamond Jacks when it was open at the time. Sam's Town. Boomtown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like these casinos that I'm trying to branch out to in other markets like New Orleans, Harris down in New Orleans, Essence Fest.
Yeah.
They want to see video footage, how you carry yourself, your character, what you got on your Facebook, because people looking at your social media now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you one of those crybabies that you depressed all the time and shit, and you talking about folks and everything, you think they will want that? Like, what happened to the DJ part?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no shots at nobody, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, your character goes a long ways. And my character, I'm always talking about the next party, the next big event, what KC is doing, the 4th of July, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or what artists I'm doing. I'm setting myself up so these other people in the other corporate companies like, yeah, he's somebody.
Yeah.
Coming from Texas, East Texas, you know what I'm saying? He deserve a free room at the highest level or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He deserve what he's asking for.
Yeah.
$2,000, $25,000, $3,000. But you see videos of me putting on a show.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
East Texas can't follow me all the way to Las Vegas unless you already booked your airline tickets.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you're going to be out there or whatever. I'm doing something at the Dreas Club or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever club there is, Mayweather Club or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you out there, shit, you going to fuck with me. You're like, yeah, that nigga put on a show. He did his shit.
Yeah.
Versus what those DJs out there already doing.
Yeah.
People are always looking for the next big thing, and it's new.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The new shit. You know what I mean? They tired of listening to the same artists, local artists or whoever artists, the same DJs, fucking with the same promoters and shit. Promoters are snatching up $5 to $10 extra. You know what I mean? I'm talking too much right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? They tired of the bullshit, man.
Yeah.
So why not come with the same, come with something different?
Yeah.
You feel me? To the table or whatever. And that's what I try to do every time, man. You can't say KC's gonna play this again this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people now are smart, especially in East Texas, man. East Texas got real smart. That DJ plays the same music over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you know that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got smarter.
Yeah.
They really pay attention to us.
Yeah.
When you think they don't pay attention to DJs like Keno G, DJ Rollo out of Longview, DJ Juice, DJ Dwayne Black, you know what I'm saying, TB, me, Polo, etc., DJ Char, they are paying attention. They want to know where your skill level is at. And a lot of times you ain't got to throw them skills out there. You just blend the music and play the music.
Yeah.
If you talk shit on the mic, you talk shit on the mic, but you sound real good about doing it.
Yeah, facts. That way. You got any special shout outs before you get ready to go?
Man, again, man, shout out to God, man. You know what I'm saying? I always give God the honor and the glory, man, for, you know, no matter what my sins are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just always, I'm very humble by my whole situation. Other than that, I always turn up, you know what I'm saying, on the turntables, man, entertainment-wise. Shout out to
Big
my
facts.
beautiful wife, man, this, you know what I'm saying, sharing this YouTube video footage, man. You know what I'm saying? I shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking for a long time. You know what I'm saying? The whole team of Chase That Bag podcast. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment. You know, my team DJ KC. You know what I'm saying? KC Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody back at home, my hometown, Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas, Chicago. All the homies around San Antonio, 210. You know what I'm saying? 7113. You know what I mean? Team 100. My mother, my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My sister out of San Antonio, man. All the homies in Dallas, Oak Cliff, you know what I'm saying? Southside, Houston, man. What's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody, man. Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me, you know what I mean? So, you know, all the East Texas DJs and promoters, man, I love you guys, man. And artists, you know what I'm saying? So continue to be consistent. Continue to brand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. You ain't got, I mean, if you want to join somebody else in the whole collaboration of what you're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have a lot of solid people out here like we used to.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So those are my shout outs, man. And again, you can follow me on Instagram at RealDJKC. Facebook at Gregory KC. I had to put my real name out there. Don't talk about Gregory. Son of a bitch. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Hey,
Right,
for real
man.
talk, on my like page is DJ KC, aka The Mix Show Supreme, man. Show support, man. Follow me. You see what I'm doing. You see how long I've been doing it. My track record speaks for itself. My character speaks for itself. But I fucks up the turntable in the club any day. Any establishment, anything. Clean or dirty music, I got it, man. I make it happen, man. So it's a blessing. Thank you, Chase That Bag podcast, man. It's real.
Loud. Yes, loud.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been an absolute privilege, a pleasure, and an honor, bro, just to sit down here and have a great conversation. I think we had a great conversation, man. You think we had a great conversation?
Your favorite DJ is here. We always have a great conversation any day. Daylight or nighttime.
You right.
We here.
You right.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
For real, for real.
And just hoping it ain't sleeting and snowing.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
can rain.
Hey, real talk. For real. Yes, Lord.
Yes, sir.
So I got one more question to ask.
Ah, shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
Before
on.
we leave. It's going to be the quickest one I ask.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. KC, do you know what we do? My bad. DJ KC, do you know what we do on this podcast?
Explain. Definition, please.
We chase that bag, baby.
Yeah.
Bow.
First thing that's on my mind, chase that bag today, chase that bag today. chase that bag. I can't waste none of mine.